What's going on, guys? Stockings here. Today, as you can see by the title, I'm bringing you a Call of Duty Zombies tier list. Now, I know my videos are a bit all over the place, but for the most part, I'm a Call of Duty multiplayer channel. But if I'm being honest, I have more love, more passion, more memories and stuff for Call of Duty Zombies, funny enough. But yeah, this is a video that I recorded way back in January of this year. I didn't want it to go to waste or anything. I think it's a good video. This is before I was, I was doing any commentary stuff or any gameplay, any streaming. I was literally just making montages. But yeah, if you do enjoy this video and this, style of videos, or if you want me to make more tier lists and whatever, you let me know in the comments and, maybe drop a like or something. Helps me out, helps with the algorithm as well, so I can be seen by more people, yada, 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 all this stuff. But no, seriously, it really does help. And, well, if you want to see more of me, because I know I don't really upload too often, my Twitch is in the description. I'm live on there most days. I also provide frequent updates on Twitter when I'm going live or whatever. I could waffle on there. If you want more of me, look no further than Twitter and Twitch, really. My TikTok's also in the description video. I don't upload there too often, but I do upload every now and then. It would help, I suppose. But yeah, either way, about all I have to say. Like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and see you in the next one. Hope you enjoy. Alright, anyways, starting off with the maps that I've not played. I've not played Darkest Shore. I've not played Beast Beyond. What does it say? Exodus. I've not played that. I've played that. I've played this, which is probably a good thing. I've heard a lot bad about that. I've not played this. Not this. This. That. This. Is that it? Right. Starting off. Knocked him Totem. First ever Zombies map. It's a good map, I think, but obviously where it's the first map is bare bones. You know what I mean? Unless you're playing Black Ops 1 or Black Ops 3, I think it's a good, challenging map. Bare bones. I think as a first map, it's very good. So overall, in the grand scheme of things, I'm gonna put it C because it is average. Oh yeah, and I've already mentioned I'm going in order of release from what I can remember. Next we have Verruckt. There you go. There it is. Yeah, Verruckt. Personally, I've played this a good amount of times to have an opinion. Not enough times to have a strong opinion. I think maybe I'm just uncultured. I do like this map. It's one of the scariest ones. Also challenging. And the introduction of perks. Well, it's replayable, that's for sure. But yeah, it's just a fun map around. I'm gonna put it C, but I'm gonna put it above Narked because I think it is better than Narked. So next is Shinonuma. I'm putting this in B. I think it's a very good map. There's a lot of things to do in it. The introduction of the Wonder Wolf, and I'm pretty sure dogs too. I've not got too much to say about it, but that's just what I think. Black Ops 3's version of it, I'm not too fond of. I think it. Just as nice as it looks, I think it's a little too easy. That doesn't drag it down or anything for me, so yeah. I think B is a nice, good spot for Shinonuma. Next we have Doris, if I can find it. There it is. I'm going to straight in A tier. I like literally all the versions of this. Is Giant List? Yeah, Giant is on this. Mod at War, super fun map. Introduction of Pack-a-Punch, the teleporters, a bunch of different stuff. Absolutely iconic map. Phenomenal Easter egg song. My personal favourite, I'd say. Beauty of Annihilation is my favourite Easter egg song from any map. If someone came up to me and asked me, or just on the spot, it's quick, name an Easter egg song, right now, bang, Beauty of Annihilation would probably be the first one. Or next to that would be 115 on Kino. But yeah, A tier. And speaking of Kino, I'm going to put Kino in B, just above Shino, because, don't get me wrong, it's a fun map. It's a fun map, very nostalgic. It's a lot of people's first map. Personally, it wasn't mine. Mine was actually Shinonuma on Black Ops 1. Thank you, Morgan. But yeah, Kino, all around, good map. Introduction of the Thunder Gun, the teleporters again as well from, well, not the teleporters, but teleport to Pack-a-Punch, which is from Doris, that's cool and all. There's a good few training spots. Obviously, the main one being the stage. You could probably train in Spawn, you could probably train in the Speed Collar Room, train in the alleyway, near where Double Tap is in the box spot. There's a lot of options. Well, not a lot, but I think there's a good amount of options. Black Ops 3's Kino, I'm gonna be honest, I don't like Black Ops 3's Kino, just of how easy it is. I'll probably be saying that a lot about the Chronicles remakes. Black Ops 3's, or at least Black Ops 3's Shinonuma, Verruckt. Actually, no, I don't mind Black Ops 3's Verruckt. I don't know. alright with Black Ops 3's Rocked. Black Ops 3's Narked is far too easy, and then Kino's is slightly easier. I want to say slightly easier because it's got Thunder Gun and stuff like that. Little editor note: Narked on Black Ops 3 also has the Thunder Gun in the box, and you can also get Gobble Gums where you can like pack a punch and get all perks and stuff. That makes it the same, but Narked is tighter. It's a lot smaller, a lot narrower than Kino, and there's just so many different. I mean, you're borderline invincible unless you don't have a head or eyes. Basically done with Kino. Done talking about it. Next, I believe, is Ascension, which I don't know. I want to put it in. Part of me wants to put it in A, but I want to put it in B above Kino as well. Fuck it. I'm gonna put it in B for now. But give mine, it's like a B stroke and A, because I'm a bit torn on this one. A very good map, you know, cool Easter egg, you know, introduction of a lot of things, you know, the monkeys instead of the dogs, PhD, the fucking Gersh devices, stamina up, you know, there's a lot that came with Ascension. So, you know what, no, I'm gonna, oh, I didn't mean to put it behind Kino, but yeah, we'll bump it up to A, I think. Call of the Dead, oh, that's Mob of the Dead, whoops, pick the wrong one. Where's it gone? There it is. I'm going to put this in A as well. It's a very fun map. It's very replayable. George Romero is a great boss. The Scavenger, VR11, fun crew. Oh shit! I'm just realizing I didn't even put 5 on here. Where the fuck is 5? 5 I'll put in B. I like 5, but not enough to put in A. I think it's a good map, you know, with a great cast, with decent Easter egg song as well. I think it's Won't Back Down with, I can't remember who. Won't Back Down with someone Rihanna. Not Rihanna, someone in Eminem. I don't know why I thought of Rihanna. I'm actually gonna look at this right now. Pink. I forgot Pink even fucking existed. She's a good artist. Mum used to really like her. She still does. I don't know. Anyways, yep. 5. Good map. It's very fun. You know, you can train around the war room and stuff. I think the only thing that's holding this down from giving it an A, potentially, is literally just the fucking Wonder Weapon. I forgot what it's even called because it's just shit. Anyways, also after Call of the Dead, it was Shang, right? I think, from what I remember. I don't know. I don't even fucking remember. But yeah, Shang, I'm gonna put in C, just above Rocked. I'm not too big on Shang. It's a good map. I've only played it enough times to kind of only just get a grasp of it. I've got an opinion. No, it's not like I have no opinion on it, but it's a very small opinion. It's fun. I think it's better than the 2 World of War maps that are on C tier, that's for sure. I just don't have too much experience with it. But maybe I'll make another video. Maybe I'll have to go through all the shits and play it again. You know, I'll have to play this one for sure a little more. Because now I'm actually thinking about it. And it is a fun map. And I don't think, you know what, I don't think it belongs in C. I'll give it a B. I'll put it in the B. It is a fun map. It is a really fun map. Good Easter egg song as well. Fucking great Easter egg song. Oh, and the fucking Wonder Weapon, the Baby Maker. I can't remember the full name of it because I don't think anyone does, unless you're a fucking weirdo. But yeah, that's all I have to say. And then Moon. Where's Moon? Where's my boy Moon? I can't even find Moon. Moon, I'm gonna put end of B. I like Moon, but I don't think it's anywhere near as good as these. You know, it's fun. It's got a very interesting start. You start on Area 51. I think that's cool. You TP, you get like a random perk that spawns there, which can be a bit annoying sometimes. Black Ops 3's Moon, interesting enough, I think is pretty fun from the couple times I've played it. The wave gun and zap guns, great addition. Gershes as well, I'm pretty sure in this. Fucking great Easter egg with a great ending. You know, you blow up the fucking, actually, spoilers, if you really care about a map that came out in 2011. You blow up the fucking Earth. Cool, it's pretty cool. Next map. Transit. Oh, Transit. Where do I put this? I'm actually gonna put this... Actually, I feel like, maybe this is reasonable. I'm gonna put it above Shinonuma and Shang, I'm gonna B. I don't know, I feel like over the years, this has grown on me. If you ask me, like, probably 2-3 years ago, it'd probably be like D or even E, or maybe F a stretch if I like was really hating it on a day. But I think this has definitely grown on me. There are definitely some aspects of the map that are shit. The bus sometimes, the lava, the fog, the denizens, fucking denizens. Actually, you know what? I'm moving it to C. Now that I really think about it, top of C. That'll do just fine, I think. I'm being way too generous with these maps, but there are some pretty cool aspects which I'm struggling to name. Training spots are cool. I think overall the theme of the map is cool. You know, it's like right after the moon Easter egg, where the fucking world is all like crumbling and shit. It's like blown up. Obviously, you got lava everywhere. That whole thing's just happened. I think the crew was it the Victor's crew? I don't mind them. I think they're a pretty decent crew. They do get a bit annoying sometimes, especially Martin. But I really like Suninju as a character, even though he is a bit annoying too sometimes. It's very interesting. But yeah, enough about Transit. Leave that in C tier. I think that's good. After that, oh fuck, what came after Transit? I don't even know. I can't even remember. Oh yeah, Nuketown Zombies isn't on this. Why isn't Nuketown Zombies on this? Before we go any further, like with the next map, I'm gonna say Dead Ops Arcade 1 is good. I'd put it right above Shinonuma. Actually, no, I change it back. I'd put it between Shinonuma and Shangri-La. Nuketown Zombies. And then Nuketown Zombies I'd put just under Kino. I think I actually like Nuketown Zombies. I think it's pretty fun. Like whether you're playing on custom zombies on Black Ops 3 or Black Ops 2. I think it's a fun map. It can be very challenging and fucking annoying sometimes, especially if you don't get like jug until like round 25 or whatever, which can be a pain. Yeah, I like that. I like those maps. Oh yes, right. Town. Look, I'm putting Town A tier. This is gonna be very biased. It's a fucking fun survival map. I personally have a lot of nostalgia on it. I think a lot of people have a lot of nostalgia for Town specifically. It's fun to play with friends, survival, grief, you know, all of that. Even in Transit, I like when I ever play Transit like once a blue moon. Usually I'm training there. Bus Depot, I'm putting D. I don't like Bus Depot. It's just knocked, but a lot worse, in my opinion. Does it have quick revive? I vaguely remember having a quick revive there, as I'm thinking of just Transit spawn room. But I don't even think it has that. What's it? There's lava you gotta watch out for. There's only like 2 rooms, the spawn room and the outdoors, which yeah, there's a lot of room on the outdoors. But there's also lava, like I just said. You're constantly jumping, trying to avoid it. And there's a massive fucking hole in the floor where the bus is. That's still there. No perks. You know, it's a bare bones map. And it's just not really that fun, in my opinion. And I hate saying this, but it's kind of the same for Farm, but not on as much on a scale. I'm going to put it between Varrocked and Knocked, because there are actually good things on this map. It's very close. You know, it's challenging. Don't get me wrong, Bus Depot is challenging. But it's challenging in the sense that it's just not fun. Bomb, obviously there's still the lava on the floor and all that. There are places you can camp. I think from what I remember, you can camp in the barn somewhere if you're friends or whatever. There you can train in the middle. You can probably run them all the way up and down the stairs. I don't know. It's probably been like, what, 6 years since I played Farm, so I'm going off memory. It's a good map for co-op, good map for grief as well. Griefed. Or griefed? Is it griefed or grief? I don't fucking know. There's actually perks in this one, unlike Bus Depot. But also there's perks in Town. Not to mention, I'm pretty sure Stamina Up is in Town. But yeah, I think that's all I have to say about Farm. Yeah, it's a good map. It's alright. The survival map, I think, is pretty, like, okay. Where's Diner? Is Diner on here? Diner is not on here. Okay, Die Rise. Die fucking Rise. Oh boy. Shit. I don't think it's as bad as Transit, but part of me doesn't. But I don't know. I'm gonna put it here. Not there. Here. I'm gonna put it in between Kino and Shinonuma. But I mean, if Dead Ops was here, it'd be between Kino and Dead Ops. Anyways, B tier for Die Rise. I do think it is a little underrated though. Sure, it has its moments, and it still makes it 0 sense nearly 10 years later that PhD isn't available on this map when there's so many places you can drop from and fall from to your fucking death. Whatever PhD, I mean, obviously it would have been a great fit, but obviously, you know, it's not there. I think them teleporting Nova 6s, I don't know the actual name. If they have an actual name, I'm just going by calling that as I've always called them that. They're a fun little mini boss, I suppose. The Pack-a-Punch on this map, which I've not really talked about all that much. I'm gonna go back to Moon. Moon's Pack-a-Punch is pretty fun. I quite like that. Transit's Pack-a-Punch. And then the Transit's Pack-a-Punch. Anyways, Die Rise's Pack-a-Punch. Pretty cool, I guess. You know, it's in the elevators or whatever. I mean, it can be very annoying if you catch it at the wrong time. You know, you put your gun in and the elevator just like fucks off up or down. Or whatever. I need a coffee. But yeah, I think it's a cool, you know, interesting design. I remember when I was little and I wasn't exactly following the storyline, I thought the Victor's crew like died at Die Rise because I wasn't too big on zombies, right? For a long time. And I kind of just picked up Black Ops 2 and I just started playing. And I was like, well, surely it makes sense that they die on this like skyscraper or whatever. It's how they're gonna get out. How they gonna get down? But where we're buried, probably just climb back out. It's fine. But I mean, as we know, they die and buried. Our first S tier. Mob of the Dead. There you go. We did it. We finally made it to S tier. Fucking hell. Took long enough. Our first Blundell map. And it was fucking phenomenal. I fucking adore this map with every fibre of my body. It's not my favourite. What is my favourite? I might have to go through all this after and actually decide. I don't have a favourite personally, I don't think. But Mob of the Dead is, I mean, it was a great map. It's so fun. It's so fucking fun. There's so much replay value to that map. You know, there's so much to do. The Easter egg is great. The Easter egg's fucking phenomenal. Easter egg songs. The 2 fucking Easter egg songs. Where Are We Going? And what was the other one? It was by Johnny Cash. Rusty Cage. That's why I was going to say Johnny Cage. Rusty Cage by Johnny Cash. Fucking 2 amazing songs. The cast. I fucking love the cast. It is probably my... I really want to say favourite cast. But something is holding me back. I feel like it's just the nostalgia for the premise crew. You know, no, fuck the premise crew. This is my favourite crew. I'm just going to say, this is my favourite fucking crew. I mean, this might just be my favourite map. After a bit of thinking, this might be my favourite. I don't know. Yeah, anyways, you know, there's a lot to do in the map. There's so much replay value. The Easter egg is great. Easter egg songs are great. You can do the dogs on the walls. You get the Hell's Retriever. You can upgrade the Hell's Retriever to the Hell's Redeemer. You know, you can get the Blundergat by either getting the free version or spinning it in the box. You can upgrade it to the Acid Gat and pack a punch of that. And then there's Brutus, one of the best mini bosses in my opinion. You know, there's the Golden Gate Bridge, which is a great, you know, place to train. Afterlife instead of Quick Revive, so you can have another perk slot. You know, if you want to have your Electric Cherry or whatever, which is usually what I have personally. It's a great map with a lot of fun aspects. A fuck ton of replay value. It's gotta be S tiers. Buried. Where are you? Buried, there you are. I'm putting you bang A tier. This is a great map. I really want to put it S tier. Because I think the final 3 maps for Black Ops 2 S tier. I think Buried is just a little bit low. I know what my favorite map is now. I completely forgot. You will see. You'll fucking see when it comes to it. Anyways, Buried. You know, Victor's crew. Again, same with Mob. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of replay value. I do remember the Easter egg. The Easter egg's pretty fun. I suppose you get to pick a side between Maxis and Richtofen, which is, you know, a fun little thing. You know, you've got the Witch House, which can give you a free perk. You've got the Paralyzer, which is a great wonder weapon. The introduction of the Ray Gun Mark II. You know what? Just for that, I'm putting it up to S tier. That is fucking great. Yeah, Buried is definitely S tier map, actually. Yeah. What else is there? I can't remember his name. I think everyone called him Leroy. But the big guy. I don't know why. I can't remember his name. But yeah. Buried, fun map. I enjoy Buried. It's very, very fun. You know, there's a lot of good aspects to it. Next up, Origins. I'm going to put this S tier. I think... There's so much praise for Origins. But I think it definitely is deserved. Or at least I have heard a lot of praise for Origins. This map, it definitely does have flaws, but they are very, very little in my eyes. I think this is a great map. Introduction of the premise crew, the younger Dempsey, the younger Richtofen, the younger Nikolai, the younger Takio, fucking phenomenal. The elemental staffs, the Panzers, the Easter egg, the first Easter egg with a cutscene, bear in mind. And everyone thought it was the fucking Ender Zombies. In 2013. Oh, holy crap! Oh my god! 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 What the fuck? God, that was 9 years ago. That's weird. That's really weird. That's really, really weird. But yeah, I think it's a great map. A lot of great things. You know, the tank. Again, 2 Easter egg songs. Which I forgot to mention on Buried. There was only 1 this time, from what I remember. Which is one of the best ones. Always running. Great Easter song. Anyways, back to Origins. There's Archangel and Shepherd of Fire by Avenged Sevenfold, which is one of my favourite songs, like, of all time. Fucking, that shit is amazing. So yeah, I hold this sort of close to me. Ready for this? Chazzy S tier. My favorite map of all time. I fucking love this map to pieces. I will defend this map with my life. First of all, I love the crew for this map, and I feel like they don't get enough love. Nero, Jessica, Floyd, and Jackie fucking Vincent. I think they're a great cast, even though it can be a bit annoying sometimes. I think it's got a very interesting story to it as well. It's really fun. You know, introduction of the Margwas as well, beast mode, the keepers. I'm pretty sure we first learned about the keepers in this map. It's got a very fun and easy Easter egg, although I say easy, but I mean I've done it a million times, so well, that's not really. I don't mean to flex, even if you can call that a flex. I just find the Easter egg fun to do. If you want to like, you get a fucking fully kitted out setup, you're basically doing half the Easter egg anyways. You know, you do 4 rituals, you get the gate worms, turn on Pack-a-Punch, you look for the symbols, you get the egg, you charge up the eggs, you get the sword, you upgrade the sword, and that's half the Easter egg done, which is like literally just my normal setup. And then you gotta do the flag step, and then I'm pretty sure after that it's literally just the boss fight, if I'm not mistaken. And then you do the thing with the trains, and then bang, that's the Easter egg done. I think it's got an amazing soundtrack as well. The round change is very good. You know, the old fucking... I'm big on, like, old aesthetics, and this hits it fucking perfectly. With the jazz music, the round change, the Easter egg songs, you know, Cold Hard Cash, and fucking Snakeskin Boots. Oh my god, I remember listening to that song, Snakeskin Boots, every single fucking day. Like, before Black Ops 3's release and after Black Ops 3's release. That song is so good. I love it. No, I'm actually gonna put that on my Spotify playlist. Look at that. This is nice. Yeah, I think it's very, very fun, very... I've forgotten the word. It's got a lot of replay value. In my opinion, can I stop fucking yawning, please? As I said earlier, introduction of the Apothicon Servant as well, which is a fucking phenomenal wonder weapon. You know, the black hole, technical gun, which is great. I still have memories of the glitches or duplicating them from the bench. And the upgrades, which I can't remember if they were a hoax or if they were actually real. You being able to upgrade them for a little bit, which we finally got in Revelations, which we'll get onto soon. I don't think I could praise this map anymore. Amazing soundtrack, so much replay value, fucking phenomenal cast. A really good. I personally think it's. Right, there's a lot. I will agree with the fact that there are better endings, better Easter egg endings than this one, for sure. But the Easter egg ending at the time was fucking great, in my personal opinion. Yeah, Shadows of Evil. I love Shadows of Evil. What can I say? Oh wait, I've just realised that I've kind of skipped the whole game. We've kind of went past Advanced Warfare. Okay, so let's talk about Advanced Warfare. Where is Outbreak? Outbreak. You know what? I feel like I'm gonna get shit for this, but I'm not gonna put it above Kino. I'm gonna put it above Die Rising B. I enjoy this map. I had a lot of memories in Advanced Warfare. Advanced Warfare is one of my favourite CODs of all time, actually. Modern Go Zombies was okay. But I remember sitting and playing Outbreak for days, months. So many hours put into Outbreak, getting to high rounds with friends back in 2014, 15. That shit was so fucking good. I loved Outbreak. I think the Advanced Warfare cast, it gets a lot more shit than it deserves, for sure. I think Oz, Lilith, Jim, and Khan they may be bland, but I don't know, they've got some sort of charm about them that I just really like, personally, especially Oz. Fucking love Oz. I always will love Oz. I feel like a lot of people disliked Oz, for whatever reason. But I loved him, I loved Oz. Anyways, yep, that's about what I have to say about Outbreak, or at least that Outbreak. Good map, B tier. Infection, not so much. Nah, I think that's good. Bottom of C. There just isn't much to enjoy about this one. I can't really remember any like redeeming qualities about this. Like the spawn room was very weird. The infection rounds were weird. There was a fucking massive alligator from what I remember. You had to rescue survivors in the middle of it, and it just made shit really dumb. And I don't even remember how to get Pack-a-Punch. Burger Town being there was a cool little throwback. I remember the Easter egg being interesting. But maybe that's just... I mean, I've not watched any Easter egg things about this map since 2015. I remember being like, okay. Anyways, next, was it carrier? Yeah, it was carrier and then descent. So carrier. I'm gonna put carrier above these three on C, but no more. Actually, hold on, I'm gonna change this around a bit. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do this. Nope, actually, I'm very indecisive, but we'll put carrier here. I don't think it's good as Verrucht. I think it's better than transit and all these. 100%. You know, for the third map, it was quite fun. I think there's a lot of open spaces. And for the first time since Verrucht, playing co-op, you're separated in different rooms. And those two maps are the only two maps to do that. There's a lot of fun training spots. Remember this one glitch spot in the little shark room you can get up into? I have a lot of memories doing that. That's basically what I did back in 2014, 15. And yeah, and I think Lennox's introduction was a bit shit. I've never really been a fan of Linux. I always thought he was a bit of a dickhead. Maybe that's a bit biased because he plays Oz, but oh well. Not too big on Lennox. And here we are. Here we fucking are. I'm gonna sit here and do this and put Descent in C and just above Carrier. I think Descent is fun. Not as fun as any other map on this list, but I do think it's a fun map, and what they tried to do with it was cool. A nice underwater place, you know, all this cool shit. There's a lot of space to run around. There's a lot of cool areas. You know, it was mainly water, aquatic themed, which I'm a big fan of personally. I just think it's cool. I think it's a cool aesthetic, and the Easter egg was pretty cool as well. I will admit, when you randomly get teleported into the room with Oz and he tries to kill you, it can be a bit annoying, but it's not too hard to deal with. I think I actually did the Easter egg for this one back in 2015. It was a bit of a struggle from what I remember, but not too much. But yeah, fun, good map. See, I think it's very deserving. Next on our list, we already covered shadows, so we're gonna go on to the giant. Now, I feel like, yeah, again, this comes down a bit to bias, but I'm gonna put the giant right there. I think it's a good map, but I don't think it's better than any of these, or any of these for that matter. Obviously, it's Doris, classic. It's Black Ops 3, which I love. I like the aesthetic of this map. It might just be the giant on Black Ops 3 with the premise crew. I think the story is interesting. I think the guns fit the map well, except for the Annihilator. The way you get it is a nice callback to World of War, you know, with the fly trap Easter egg. I like how they didn't put the bears in the same spots. That's also nice. And it's Max is talking about, it's Max is trying to find us, right? So we can light the beacon or whatever. I remember. But yeah, fun map. Pretty nostalgic for me too. Anyways, the Eisendrache? The Eisendrache? I don't fucking know. The Eisendrache. The Eisendrache.
Der Eisendrache.
It doesn't matter how you pronounce it. It's an S tier either way, and it's going right there. Do I need to say anything? Well, I guess I do, because it wouldn't be a good video if I didn't say anything. Premise crew, good aesthetic, although we were seeing a bit too many snow maps, I think people were saying at the time. I think the castle is I think it's a very good aesthetic. Even yeah, I did just say that, but yeah, there's good aesthetic. The Easter egg, like the story to this map is great. It's got a good Easter egg song as well. The bows are a fucking amazing addition, and are probably my favorite wonder weapons of all time, or if you want to call them wonder weapons. That's about all I have to say about.
Der Eisendrache.
Fun, it's replayable. Yeah, they brought the Panzers back, all done in a different way. But yeah, lots of spots to camp and to train. Next up, I'm gonna put Zetsubo no Shima in B, above Kino, above 5, below Moon. I would have put it in A. Wholeheartedly would have put it in A, but look, there's so many doors, right? My main excuse about, not an excuse, my main problem with this map is that you need to spend way too much money to get around. There's about a door on like every single corner, and there's so many different, I don't want to sound like a little bitch, but there's so many different things you have to do on this map. It's all like finicky, you know? Buckets, although it's not required, I don't think, you know? Going underwater, doing the pack-a-punch, the 2 powers. Like I said, so many fucking doors. All of the little spore guys, I can't actually remember their names. They fit the map, and the spiders definitely fit the map. The aesthetic of the map is cool, you know? The Easter egg ending is... I really like the Easter egg in this map. You know, Takeo meeting his previous self. Yeah, but other than that, it's a good map. It is a good map. And I think it does get shit, obviously, because it most definitely has its flaws, but it also shines in some aspects as well. So gotta give it that. Gorod, however the fuck you want to pronounce it. I'm putting it top of A tier. Set in Russia, it's Nikolai's map. We saw so many different things in this map. We got a new shield. I forgot to mention, since Shadows, obviously with the rocket shield. And with the dragon shield, which if you hold out, you can walk through the fire that the dragons breathe on. Like the areas, you can shoot fire from the shield. The way to get to Pack-a-Punch is very fucking cool. You ride a dragon, for fuck's sake. PPSH makes return. We get the introduction of the Raider Mark III. We got the Dragon Strike thingy, all the different helmets and like cosmetic items that you can unlock in that map and put on for like benefits. I think is cool. The Easter egg, albeit cool, is very fucking difficult, and I did not have fun trying to do the Easter egg, whether that be on PS4 and PC. It doesn't change. It's still very tedious and not fun to do at all. But I do think it's fun. It is definitely a fun map. If you're not trying to do Easter egg and you're just trying to chill, get to a high round, it is challenging, I think, at times. The little robots that come on like where the dog rounds would be, I think are kind of annoying. I feel like they just have too much health, personally. I know you're meant to like shoot the arms or whatever, but they like move around so much and they fucking spin, and it's so irritating. But other than that, I think the Manglers are cool. Look, we got the introduction of them. I think they're a cool mini boss. I think they fit the map. The Easter egg ending is cool as well. The interaction between Ultimus Nikolai and Primus Nikolai is good. It was, the contrast between them is insane, and it meant for quite a touching. I don't want to say touching because it's a fucking video game, but it almost was touching, you know. That's emotional, but it's not like emotional to where I'm like sobbing. Like JC Backfire, a tag. Anyways, Revelations. I don't even know where to put this. I'm gonna put so many things on B. I'm gonna put it here. I'll put it there. Just above town. I do think it is pretty fun. It's a cool idea for a map. You know, a bunch of other maps that have been put together almost because shit is going fucking tits up or whatever. Shadow Man's been released from the summoning key. He's doing all this shit. I think that was cool. That's about what I can think of. I think it's a good map. A lot of returning areas that we never thought we'd see again. I think all the wonder weapons that came back were cool. You know, the Apothecary Servant, the Thunder Gun, which we hadn't seen since Black Ops 1 at the time. That was pretty fucking cool. That was really fucking cool. Yeah, for what it did, I think it deserved it. Or for what it was, not what it did. I think it's an 8. Moving on to the only Infinite Warfare Zombies map that I'm actually ranking because they didn't buy Infinite Warfare DLC because that game was shit. Oh, what came before? No, Infinite Warfare. Okay, it was Infinite Warfare, Black Ops 3. Infinite Warfare Zombies, from what I've seen, is not good. I didn't buy the DLC, I didn't play any of the DLC, I played Zombies in Spaceland, and that's about it. It's a fun map, I think it is pretty fun. I'm gonna be honest. Where to put it though? I don't know. I'm gonna put it near the end of B. I think it is a fun map though. I've not got too much to say about it because it's the first map in Infinite Warfare, and it's like the best one from what I've heard. Final Reich. I don't want to talk about this. I really don't like Final Reich. I don't like. Actually, I tell you, one good thing I'm going to say about Final Reich is the aesthetic is cool. The gameplay is not fun. The characters you play as are not cool. They're not interesting. They are so fucking boring and bland. I remember on my first playthrough back in 2017, it was so fucking confusing. And it was just bad. But that's just what I think. I don't like Final Reich. I just don't like it. Anyways, on to Black Ops 4. Starting with IX. I don't have too much time played on this, but I'm gonna put it here. You know, it's a fun map. I think the challenges were fun. The Easter egg was kind of cool. Obviously, with Black Ops 4, we got the whole removal of Jug and the whole customization of perks and all that, which was kind of strange, but I feel like it worked well with 9. I really feel like it did work well with 9. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put Final Reich down to painful. I just really don't like this match. Black Ops 4. Right, so yeah, 9 is there. I think it's a fun map. You know, it's got a lot of replay value, in my opinion, from what I remember. It's fun. The guns in Black Ops 4 I think they suit this map especially. From what I remember, the shield was cool. It was like Ajax's shield from MP. Overall, core aesthetic, you know, the Colosseum and all that. So yeah, I think it's a high B. I'm gonna put this here. I really fucking like Blood of the Dead. I have had so much fun on this fucking map at release. And I'm sad I didn't get to play it more because I can't anymore. So I have my PS4 but I don't play it. because I have a controller. If I could, I would be on. I would want to play this right now. I think it's such an underrated map, and it gets so much shit for no fucking reason. It a genuine touching Easter egg ending, a good remix of Where Are We Going for the Easter egg song. Obviously, it's in Alcatraz, just like Mob of the Dead. You know, with the premise crew. The story was very, very fucking interesting, and it was taking place in between Zet and Gorod. Yeah, I think it's a good map. It's very fun as well. Introduction to the Magma Gat too. This was also my first ever round 100. Fun map. Anyways, classified. I'm just gonna put you. No, it doesn't deserve to be that high. I'm gonna say classified is right here. Again, it's a 5 remake with the Ultimus crew. It's 5. It's at its core, it's 5. It plays basically almost the exact same, except there's no Pentagon Thief, and obviously you're not playing as like JFK and all that. It's all like trashed up. Obviously there's a few extra rooms. The Pack-a-Punch room isn't the same. You go to Area 51, like Moon, which is cool. Pack-a-Punch camera is cool. One thing, the jump scare on this map being fucking last gen Richtofen was a cool Easter egg. The opening cutscene to this map was really cool. It was like a little cartoon thingy almost. Fun map. They made the Winter's House so much better. So yeah, I can respect this map. You know, I think it's a good map. Alpha Omega, I really don't have that much of an opinion. I almost want to put it in here because I don't really have anything to say about it. Right, because I feel like this is Alpha Omega is a good map. I'm gonna say that. And I really want to like say things about this map because it is a good map. You know what it is as well. But I don't want to shit on this map because it actually is really cool being on Nuketown, being able to play as both Ultimus and Primus. There's so many hidden little Easter eggs, and the Easter egg ending is cool, all of that. But I don't think I can give it a rank. Well, to be fair, I've just said all this. I might as well just give it a rank. I'm gonna put it in. Where do I put it above? I'm gonna put it here. Above Outbreak, below these. Tug the Totem. I'm just gonna straight up just put that right there. Disappointing Easter egg ending. I like that it's on Call of the Dead. This should not have been the last map in the story, or that story. Anyways, for that timeline or whatever the fuck. The ending was shit. I mean, to JC Backfire, it wasn't. I mean, look at him. Is
this like playable?
Not too big on this map. And finally, ending with the Cold War maps that I've played. Die Maschine, man. I want to rank Die Maschine high. I really want to rank Die Maschine high. So I really do like this map, but I just don't know where to put it. Actually, I know. I'm gonna put it here, just below Blood of the Dead. Actually, no, just above Blood of the Dead. It's just a good map. Although, yeah, sure, Cold War had the operators, which weren't too interesting. I think the gameplay of it was fun. The Easter egg is simple. It's easy to do if you just want to chuck it on and just do it. That's what I used to do. I used to jump in and just do the Easter egg like whenever I felt like it because I could. It's easy to follow, and that's the same with a lot of these Cold War maps. The Easter eggs are very easy to do and to follow, but Easter egg aside, it's a very fun map. You can train the spawn, you can train up top of the penthouse, you can train where Jug is, you can train where Quick Revive is. Well, not train by penthouse, you can sit up top penthouse, you can do the Ring of Fire strap with a ray gun. But bear in mind, obviously not every gun is viable in this game, but I feel like most guns are viable, with the ray gun being the clear, like probably best ray gun we've ever had in this game. Would be the best ray gun I've ever had being in this game. The DIE Shockwave, it was very underwhelming for most of, I think it was very underwhelming for most of the game's life cycle, but then they made it so you could Pack-a-Punch it, I believe, a couple months ago, which significantly made it a lot better. I've not actually had the chance to play around with it yet, but from what I've seen, it actually does look pretty good and makes it, you know, it makes it better. But I do think it is a good wonder weapon. It fits the map. I think the lore of the map is very cool, although it not be too much. Yeah, I think it's deserving of A tier, maybe a little lower, but I personally think this is where it is. Firebase Z, a lot of people shit on this map. I think it's okay. You know, I think it's pretty good. I think it's better than these. That's for sure. I'm putting it like basically smack bang middle B tier. I think it's fun. You know, oh, I forgot to mention about the Machina introduction of the I don't even remember what they're called, but the radioactive guys. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Yeah, 5AZ. I think it's fun. Introduction of the Ray K and the Mimics, which I think are a cool boss, cool idea. You know, we got Tombstone back, which was cool. And I personally had a lot of fun with this map. The Easter egg is kind of tedious at times, especially with like the soul things where you have to capture the mimic and bring it back. But if you know what you're doing, you know what you're doing. It's a piece of piss, really, which I did not. The Easter egg ending itself is kind of cool. You know, rescuing Samantha from the Dark Ether, you know, getting ready to go to the Ural Mountains. So yeah, I think obviously I don't think the story is as like cool per se as the Machina or any of the maps on this list. I'm gonna move this down above Upper Omega. Yeah, that's about it. Outbreak, I'm just gonna put in average. Whereabouts in average, I don't actually know. I'm gonna put it top of average because I mean it's open world. You know, with objectives and stuff, you go from point A to point B doing different objectives. There's a bunch of different wonder weapons all throughout Cold War zombies, a bunch of different mini bosses such as, you know, the mimics, the radioactive guys, which I still can't remember the fucking name of. You know, there's vehicles and shit you can drive. Like I remember on the snow map, there's like jet skis. And yeah, sure, it might be on like multiplayer ground war maps, but or Dirty Team Firebomb. Fire Team Dirty Bomb maps, yeah, that's it. It might just be on those maps, but I genuinely think it fits. There are some good Easter eggs on these maps too. One of the ones I remember was Ronald Reagan, just a zombie called Ronald Reagan that would drop your ray gun, I'm pretty sure, upon killing it. So that was fun. Again, playing this with friends during COVID, like the part of COVID that was in early 2021. A lot of fun. We watched December 17th again. A lot for Outbreak. Still, you know, a good fun map. And the final map that is here to review is Mauer der Toten, which I'm just gonna put in C tier. Above these, you know, oh shit, I don't think it's got that much replay value. The Easter egg is kind of cool. The environment is pretty cool. You got the Manglers back. Oh, we also had the Manglers. No, we had the Manglers back on Firebase. Yeah, the Manglers are in this one. You got the screaming like red zombies on this. You got the introduction of that pistol wonder weapon, which is probably my favorite wonder weapon from that game that was introduced in that game. So yeah, not got too much to say about it, but it is a pretty average map. It's okay. So yeah. Anyways, that's my COD Zombies tier list. You know, if you wanna, here it is again. Just want to look at it all. It is, you know, take it all in. You know, no bad maps, but one painful map being Final Reich. But yeah, that was my COD Zombies tier list. If you did enjoy your watching, please subscribe. I really need to be more active on here because I'm not uploading fucking forever. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave a like, you know, subscribe, post notifications on. And yeah, see you in the next one.